Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, December 15th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. So, again, yesterday, after all the erratic action after the rate decision and then his press conference, generally, you'll get some more conviction and direction once everything is digested. Right now, with 75, 80 minutes to go prior to the opening, the market, after digesting that, is looking to possibly push lower. Remember, we're in balance in all three of these time frames. Even if the daily takes out yesterday's low, again, you can call it down because we're one time framing down for 2 days, or you can call it one big balance. We'll look at that on the chart in a minute. Right now, the overnight high in SPY is 400.75. The overnight low is 394.88. We're going to be attempting, right? There's a lot of trend days involved over these last bunch of days, okay? We took back some of the trend day from the 13th, took back some of the trend day from the 12th yesterday, okay? Now look where we are early this morning, in the middle distribution from the 12th, okay? My line, really where change took place, even though we have single prints down here, really where change took place was above H's high that day, to get the ball rolling to the upside and test the balance high on the weekly. Well, right now we're below that H high. That's going to be pretty important. If buyers can't get back above the upper end of the middle distribution, well, then odds are going to favor. We're going to at least test that last set of single prints in D period from that day and possibly get into the lower distribution. So these are things that, again, if bulls are going to try to recapture September's high, sooner rather than later, they're going to have to stop this progression of pushes down. Right now, early on, but we're below both the 200 and the 20. Okay, so there's definitely things to keep in mind. So as far as, and let's look at these real quickly. Qs are trading at yesterday's low right now. And as far as the Russell, same thing, right below yesterday's low. Now, as far as the game plan for this morning, again, there's still 75 minutes to go. If you have a gap, depending on how large the gap is, it's a decent risk-reward short to take it against either H's high from the 12th again, which is around the 4,000 level. I think that's a critical level, 4,000, where change took place, right? So if you open below there, you could use 4,000 as a short. If it gets above it, then you could use possibly, well, obviously we traded below 4,000 yesterday. So if we get back above H's high, get back above yesterday's low, that short play early on would be over, even though value right now looks to start lower. So that's one possibility of a short play. On the flip side, if we open above H's high and hold it, so we're above 4,000 and stay in yesterday's range, then you could use yesterday's low as an out for a long and H's high from the 12th as an out. You could use that. Now, again, it would be with lower value, but we'll see if they defend 4,000 or around that level. And you could use that as a long and see at least if we go up and test the 20-day moving average, which is almost $2, $3 higher right now. So that'd be a decent risk-reward long against that. Those are two early plays. If we open towards the lower end of the middle distribution, again, you could take a long, but I'd be out if any acceptance into B's range from the 12th, which is around the 83, 84 level. Again, all early plays. This profile is being live streamed the entire trading day while we're figuring out how and why this market is evolving. And then quickly on the chart. So here's the weekly. There is, now again, we still have 2 full days. Last week's low is 391.64, so we're still about $5 above it. So I'm not sure how much of concern to put into it just yet. However, if you are to get more downward pressure and take out last week's low, then you have the possibility of not only eventually testing the balance low, but a possibility of an outside week down. Just things, food for thought as the day goes forward. And on the daily, like I said, we're looking to take out yesterday's low. Can you call the daily down? Sure you can. Or you can call it one really big balance, and I would use 390.14 as the bottom of it and 410.49 as the top of it. as they still try to work their way through this balance to decide if they want to come out of it to the upside or the downside. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.